Alright guys, welcome back to round 2. Teams have been swapped. Karma Cut is now in charge of the INS forces, and their objective will be to find the lost squad. Oh, sorry, was I hot micing? It's like my keyboard, it's stuck. It's all the carbonara. There we go. That's funny. If you follow me on Snapchat, I made some pasta here in the middle of the night. But as I was saying,
like they didn't even land for their US
these troopers are now tasked with finding the lost US squad before it can be successfully extracted. If the INS troopers can get there and eliminate the squad and the FOB, they pretty much win the game. But if the US troopers do it first, which is obviously by extracting their squad and the FOB that they have to dismantle, the INS forces will have to then destroy the next US FOB that they then have to set up elsewhere. So the US have planned that all out. This is going to be pretty cool. If you look at the minimap quickly, the top left that has that little tower icon is where the squad is currently at and where the FOB is at. These guys have no idea where it is, so they'll have to kind of spread out on the map and try and find it. And the US troops will have to go from US main to that FOB out there. And then after that, they'll have to establish it elsewhere. Where that will be, we don't know, but most likely further south.
Hey, fucking somebody ban or kick Game Master me, please. I can't find him on the list.
Hold on. I'll do it once I finish sprinting.
Look at all these INS troopers, all moving south.
Copy.
All moving south. Well, that is pretty badass, if you ask me.
Admin kick by AD.
Copy. And then do I just enter my message after that?
I can find his fucking ID. I'll get him.
Okay.
And we're given a little admin talk there as an extra. Well, follow the rules or you'll get kicked, and that's how they'll kick you. Look at all that firepower. And they're all moving south. And we can already tell that the US convoy is moving around the western side of the map. Squad 3 has been dropped off, where I think they'll establish their super FOB. Pretty good location. And this truck is going around the map in full speed.
Well, you see anything on that east or the west up?
To pick up that squad.
On
so
I don't have
this is going to be a very smooth op. Ooh, is that a full squad? They're actually sending a full squad? Oh, that's like 2 squads. What? Holy shit.
I'm not seeing any immediate.
Imagine like an RPG.
Compound. They may be holed up in
That
there,
would be crazy right now. Or a techie, if it ran into a techie.
outside.
Well, they're going to drop one squad here. It's going to set up a... set up right there in that compound. I'm not sure if it's to cover the retreat or if it's where they're actually going to set up the FOB later. We don't know. Maybe they dropped off the other squad down there further south as like a perimeter check to the south to see if any of the INS forces come from the east. That could be a pretty viable solution.
Copy that.
Here we go. It's extraction time. Or what? Or are they going to keep the FOB here? Nope, they're dismantling it. It's a... this is kind of like a secure and extract operation, and it's mainly about the FOB, not always just the squad defending it early on. But there needs to be a FOB here, or there needs to be a squad here, because if the INS forces actually run into this FOB without it being defended, and they destroy it, then they obviously win the game. So the core goal and target objective for the INS forces is to just destroy the FOB. It doesn't really matter when they do it early on or later on. And this is just added here as sort of a little game mechanic to make things a little more interesting and to put some pressure on the US forces that obviously need to extract it. But they're mounting up. Can they get everyone in? They should be able to. Last guy in. And they're moving. Once again, this would be golden if the INS forces could catch.
All squads, make sure you get set. The LZ is up ahead if they chose this one.
Look at that. 2, 3, 1, 4,
Hey,
5.
four,
All
copy.
INS forces are very, very
Everyone
bunched up.
expect contact. Everyone expect contact.
And they're expecting contact
Copy. I'm
where they
scanning with
will not
binoculars.
find it. So that's kind of
Visual on
interesting.
movement at the second LZ.
We got a
Echo
Humvee.
6.
Humvee linking up
Yeah,
with
Echo
the
RLZ, copy. Visual, American second
transport?
story south buildings.
Alright,
As an
listen up for
escort?
Squad 1, I want you holding that compound in E5.
Squad
1.
4
Boom.
is bound across this river by fire team.
Copy 4, go ahead and bound 4. I
Squad
want you
4
in F6
will
2.
remain here, as far as I'm concerned,
Copy, command.
together with the Humvee.
3, I want you in F5
We'll
1.
follow their progress later on. And right now we're looking at the U.S. forces, despite
F5-1,
hearing the command and comms of
as soon as
the
all squads are in place, we're gonna
INS
push up to
forces.
E5-2, the berm, over.
Because I really want to see what
Understood.
they're doing here. They're moving the FOB south. We want to find out
We're gonna
where
get
they
a
set it up.
surrounding fire. Probably hit it from the east. But that's, we're gonna take it.
Copy. Yeah, currently there's about 3-4 U.S. contacts, but they're all in the southern building, on the roof.
Okay, roger. You know, squad's, good in position.
Forest crossing. Move south once we're getting the cut.
Yep, they're going to set up the FOB exactly where the U.S. forces set up FOB last time. 2 squads are being dismounted here, and they're going to be setting up a pretty good position, just like last time. So that could be something that the attackers can now benefit from, since they were playing as the defenders last time. They know it's... Ooh.
Copy, good ambush.
What happened? Ooh, Humvee took a little detour to the east instead of heading straight south.
1-0, over.
We have one hit on the Humvee. We missed the second shot. It was just it blew past the south. One hit on the Humvee though.
1 strong point your pause. 1 strong point your pause.
Got some U.S. troopers here spreading out to establish sort of a defensive line. They know that the INS forces are definitely not south of them, so they can set up to the left and right, east and west here of the Super FOB. All enemy contact is going to be to the northeast, north, and northwest, and that's what they pretty much know right now. So once again, as I was saying, since the teams have been swapped now, the attackers are now the ones that played as defenders previously, and they can definitely utilize the fact that they were the ones who set up their FOB and their defenses in this very exact same location, and they can probably logically guess that the U.S. forces right now defending here will do the same thing. So where have they set up FOB?
1, you have eyes on the trans.
Right
Negative,
here.
no eyes on the trans.
No. I thought it was going to be at the exact same location as previously, but it's in a worse one. It's here. It can be spotted from outside the compound. So the position right here
US
would
movement on the front
definitely
is
be
becoming
the
agitated.
best position you could place a FOB in
Roger
right now.
that.
So interesting. This game is
Why don't you
developing quite nicely, and I'm very interested in seeing how it's going to turn out.
Strong point in here.
0
I got my
casualties
last
for
meeting,
both
try and get a different
sides
angle,
so far.
And mostly to listen for that
And I'm going to
transport.
try and not talk over the
Copy that. 2,
the
go ahead and
comms,
push
so
the berm
I'll
to
go
your
ahead
front
and let them speak for themselves while I leave the minimap open so you can see the primary troop movements. This game is a lot more focused than the previous one. That one was a little all over the place. The INS forces attacked from everywhere. I think this time around they're going to go with a way more focused attack, but the approaches are limited. The fields have no cover, and there's thin strips of ridged cover here with some foliage and trees.
Possible 1 KIA
Interesting.
on that Humvee, but
I'm going to go ahead and pour myself a glass of
Trans just
Coke
rolled into their LC.
Zero. And why can't I just focus
Copy
this
that.
map
They have the
properly?
entire
Why is
squad there.
There we
4,
go.
I want you engaging Logi runs. How copy 4, over.
4 copy.
Alright, listen up. Here's the plan. We're going to use 1 as the base of fire. Copy. 1, if you want to grab those 2 technicals next to you, go ahead and do it. You're holding that pause and you're engaging it. You can lock down every flank of that pause except for the south. Over. One, you copy my last.
copy that. Retrieving the 2 techies for base of fire.
Roger that. 1's base of fire. 2, you are secondary base of fire. 3 is the assaulting. 4 is going to ambush. How copy you?
4 copies.
Copy that.
2 copies.
You want 3 direct assault, or do you want us to move south?
I see a lot. Hold on, stand by. I got Logi. Their Logi's running supplies on the southeast side. They're looping far.
I have
so
eyes
there's
on
going to be
Logi.
coming
I have
back.
eyes on
Yeah,
Logi.
copy that. Right. So 1 and 2 are gonna engage. They won't be able to pop their heads up. You should be able to push straight into it unless they got a secondary OP up.
Copy. 1 times infantry just left their compound heading towards 2.
Copy that.
We
2.
got
We advise you
contacts
infantry
moving.
head towards.
Yeah, 2, we see that
Copy.
fire. Contacts moving north through the field
If you can
towards
catch
us.
them in the open, fucking catch them in the open. If they're in the open being dumb, go ahead and engage.
Contacts outside of the compound.
things are
on the
about to
berm
get
the west side of it.
Turned up here by squad 4 and 1. They're engaging.
1, 2, feel free to engage. 3, at your discretion. At your discretion, you will advance to the compound. You got plenty of time.
I think the U.S. forces might have realized that they're a little too cornered, so they're sending 1 squad out to set up a perimeter defense. Problem is, squad 1 and 2 are pretty much already in that exact location, and squad 4 is now engaging the
They're getting
Shit.
close to us on our north.
rocket techie. Nice. And squad 4 did just engage the Logi truck, I believe. I can hear some shots coming out from here, so it's gonna drive all the way around. I wonder if they got a rocket at it. So it's loaded up with supplies, though. Only 1 driver.
Moving on.
Just 1
Yeah,
driver.
copy. We pulled back off the south part of the building. We're waiting for them to come to us at this point.
So that'll probably avoid the fire from squad 1, unless
Techies are almost in position
the ones
to fire
right
onto
up here
onto
by this
the,
junction can
compound.
actually shoot it while it drives in the field. Here we go. They're opening up. Any rockets?
Command, this is 4.
It's a pretty wild shot. It's a pretty small chance of hitting, so they're not going to waste their rockets on that.
Did we lose command?
Ooh, here's a U.S. trooper.
Carmen, you left.
A few more, even a whole
Copy.
squad. This
Ambush
would
was
be
foiled by
squad
fucking
1
main
that's just
protection.
holding the southern side, just
Roger that,
as
4,
the
do your best to sneak along the south
U.S.
of that berm.
forces
I got
did
arty
previously
truck,
in the first
set
round.
for when 3
And they're
is
going to be
pushing.
attacking squad 4 as they move
1,
in the
2, keep
fields.
them-
Oh, I wonder if they can see them.
Solid copy.
Copy that.
This is
They're
gonna be a
popping
good,
smokes on our
solid
side of the
ambush.
building, or on our side of the field.
There we go.
We're actually taking a 5 minutes to get.
They got lit up. They walked through a field. Looks like 1 times fire team down.
Yeah,
Roger.
that is unfortunate for squad 4.
Columbia is lighting up our
Are you ready for
position
your
from the west.
Squad 2 and
3
3
set.
with
We're gonna be
technicals
moving the
Copy
north
that.
side of the
Sending
berm.
in
ready
arty,
to
sending
assault
in
the
arty.
fob. Here come the
As soon as you hear
rockets.
this first flash, start running in.
How's squad 4 doing here with squad 1? Once again, they're trying to counterattack the attackers, which is pretty interesting.
I got enemies direct west of my
We
location.
got 2 techies to
Between
the
us.
left, and then we have the rocket
Copy,
techie
one.
right now,
Copy that.
just shelling the
Copy that,
fob. Ooh, that's almost landing close to the Humvee. Very
This is
close.
4.
Good for good.
Yeah, he's even checking it
They
out.
had the Humvee posted up on the south side of that
Ooh.
berm. They lit up the squad as
That could
they
have been
moved
a
into the field.
kill.
One
We
more
are
pop
4.
to
Okay,
us.
roger.
We need you to hit those contacts. with the
Ooh,
pod.
yeah, they're hitting close to the U.S. troops here. Very close. Ooh. That's good. Karma loves his rockets. That's for sure. Oof. Nice.
3 got arty covering you right now.
They're unpredictable. But if they do hit, they'll do a lot of damage.
I'm being kind of cut to pieces here from the south. I got the techies are manned though. They're keeping up fire on the compound. We're gonna try and shift these connectors.
3, this is command. I'm done with full
guys
arty load. Copy that.
Ooh, full barrage. Holy shit. I wonder if they cost any casualties. We're gonna look. Yes! We have U.S. casualties. One right there. And that seems to be about it.
4, can you lock down that south or is that negative?
I kind of enjoy not
this is
seeing
4. All my
the
guys are injured. We're low on
colors around the players.
We can fucking hold the south
So
flank,
I
but
think
that's
we'll
about it.
go without them. It's
Yeah,
not
copy
too
that.
bad. It's actually quite easy to spot them, and I'm going to be using the minimap more often
1,
to
0.
get things coordinated. Squad 3 is getting up so close, though.
3 IEDs frag the wall.
They sort of pushed up to the
Oh.
compound direct north
The
of
approach
the,
is just a
fob.
suicide.
I can give you
Smoke
a number.
helps, but Damn.
Copy. 2, do you feel comfortable crossing that open? Over.
To the west.
More smoke's being thrown. Command just asked if Squad 2 that you can see there at the top of the minimap is comfortable crossing this very open right here. They're just at the turn there, just at the bend of the road.
Copy. 1, can you cover 2 as they push across?
Squad 4 down there. The junction, all the way back there actually,
Honestly, the
might be
enemy contacts
attacking
can shoot at 2 are all dead.
Squad 1, which
Or
is
they
right
fall
there at the
back
center
into
of the
the
screen.
tunnel.
So there's a separate battle going on right there, next to this one.
Comms. 1, do you still have contact in your compounds? Over.
Yeah, they do. Squad 4 has pretty much knocked them out.
Sure.
Right there.
2, cross now. 2, cross now. Over.
Ooh, I want to catch this. Techie's covering.
We still got contacts in our compound. We're dealing with them.
Alright, 1, handle the contacts. 2 going.
With enough suppressing fire, Squad 2 might be successful here, and that's what they need. They need to get this fresh squad into the fight. Right now, if Squad 1 can occupy Squad 4 won't bother looking at Squad 2 crossing here. But if one guy sniffs it out, there's not a lot of windows. No, this might be good. Ooh, this guy though, he's gonna run around. But he's not, he doesn't think about it. He's not gonna see him. Squad 2 might just be able to get to the center compound. Rocket Techie moving up as well. What the hell are they doing? Oh, they're just using it as a transport. Smart.
Making runs. We don't have a lag.
Ooh. Hand grenades, boys. Use them. All in there. Let's enable that HUD and we can see what's going on. That's a good grenade kill right there.
3, I'm gonna IED the wall here.
Oof. They're gonna IED the wall. That sounds epic. What about
3,
Squad
stand back, stand back.
4 though? No, they're still busy with Squad 1, so that's brilliant. They won't be able to shoot at 2 and 3. Jesus. Holy shit. I'm sad I missed that. I thought it was gonna take longer. That was quick as hell.
We're gonna get rid of that illegal has to 3.
Dude,
Join
INS
your-
forces doing work. I was tired a second ago, and now I'm feeling the energy. This is awesome. This is so coordinated. What a brilliant attack. And even the Squad 4 down there, which lost a lot of troops, are now actually engaging the center combat here instead of bothering with Squad 1, which is down there at the junction that previously actually ambushed them as they were trying to move in. I hear a pigeon. There's like a pigeon on my balcony right now. No jokes.
2, this is 4. Message.
4, set.
You have at least 4 times enemy infantry on the south compound, as well as HMG bunkers.
Ooh, hand
They're
grenade.
pushing their
Was
way
that a
to the
failed
north
grenade?
compound now.
Because that just caused
Copy that.
1 or 2 deaths. Yeah. That could have been a friendly. But there's so many near here. This is crazy. They even have a guy here covering the north in case Squad 4 of the US actually turns around. That is so smart. Takey's moving up. Dude, this is dope. Ooh, nice. Problem is a lot of the US defenders are far away from the fob, like on the other side of the road.
Buddy, nobody's watching that door, be careful.
Oh, dude. They know they're around here, though. Look at this team breaching, man. Oh, that is so cool.
Here's the audio radio.
They hear the squad radio now. This is getting so close. They're right next to it. This is the most
I
exciting
hear the
round I've
fob.
seen so
It's
far.
in the 2-story building
Inside compound, inside compound.
on
It's
the,
actually-
the north side of the
It's actually in
north
the
compound.
one-story building.
Clear as-
Oh,
Actually, never mind.
brilliant.
It's 1 story directly to my left. 2.
Corner, 118.
Get him, boys. They have no idea they're coming in from the rear. Oh, that's brilliant. What about this guy, though? Oh! Damn. He panicked. They got the fob. They got the fob. But they gotta eliminate it.
We're gonna take this radio.
Damn. This could be a insurgent victory. There's a lot of US troops nearby, though. Look, there's like a whole squad over here. The rest of the squad over here. we've got whole all of Squad 1 back there, which is also moving up north. But the INS troops are about to disable it. Won't that make them winners? I think so.
Radio's over halfway done.
I don't know if the US knows it.
Radio's gone. Radio's gone. Mission objective accomplished.
Mission objective accomplished. Good job, INS forces.
Feel free to move in any time. Radio is limited. We are being flanked though, so I'd actually say hold off. Let them kill us and then go back.
4 is too effective. We're engaging the fucking southern forces of
Yeah,
the
Squad
FOB.
4 actually
still
survived,
have
and they're
infantry over
still
there, so-
up there to the north. But there's too many INS troops here in the area, and there's actually a techie covering as well. And we got all of the US troops moving in, though. So I suppose they're going to finish the fight, but it's still an INS
you have 3 times
victory.
enemy
At
infantry
least
working their way
should be.
north from the south. Brace for contact
Copy
south.
that. Yeah, they're southwest on the bridge. I dropped.
Here they come. Here comes the US counterattack. This guy's running across. Smart. Nice. Oh, but he's gonna get shot from the. Ooh, close. He ought to know, though. He ought to know. Why isn't he looking? Dude, you always got to keep that awareness going.
Alright. I just got one. Nice. Had one.
Grenades, man, for days. Do we have any outside forces? Yeah, we got Squad 4. How many? About 1 or 2 guys left, right? They're back. There's three alive. So they should be moving in, or at least 2. No, that's a body. That's a corpse. So yeah, 2 alive. And they're going to be coming in from the road, so they'll be able to provide some covering fire. The US have 5 guys here on the wall. That's very close. 5 guys on the wall, and another 4 people back here on the southern side of the road. And they're going to be entering where the insurgents came in from originally. So this is going to get very intense. I think they can hear each other too. This is so exciting. But mission objective has been completed, so that's all very good.
Anybody has a nade, I need you to right click it over this corner. Get off my street.
2, 3 of enemy infantry on the north side of the compound. Attack infantry.
Yeah, we know. We're fighting them.
Mag. Sure, look when you get him. Back up a little bit, you can see your gun through the wall.
I'll just watch the door. That's all I can really do.
Come on, just look
Look at all the bullets inside. Oh, jeez. Crazy
Are you good?
graphics, man.
Yeah, I'm good.
I played this game over a year ago
get one?
when there weren't even like animations that would show someone crouching or moving their weapon up and down. And look where this game has come. An international success. A top tier tactical shooter. It's actually really, really cool. And I kid you not, I played this in the earliest stage, and this game looks nothing like it now. Wow, it's just pretty cool. Think about it. 1, 2, 3, and 4 or 5 guys moving up here. So they can definitely still win by killing the, or not win, I suppose, but
Do you guys still have contacts on the? Oh yes, you
they
do.
can still make a dent here in the.
There's still contacts on the north side.
I suppose it's still whoever kills who, but the objective has still been carried out by the INS forces, so that might be considered a victory in itself. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm excited to see if they can pull off 2 victories, so to speak. He's gone down as he was trying to run through. Ooh, and then he took a little trip. And then died again. Cool. That looks interesting. That's almost crazier than the guy flying from the technical explosion back there. But this is so cool. Oh. Techie. Now they're locked in here. Did he just gun down 2 guys? Or... I'm not sure. Jeez, they're like wall to wall.
Pick up 2 contacts on your north side.
Oh, now he knows you. Ooh, that's nasty. Right in the head. Entering this is just a nightmare. This guy's alone. He's the last one. If he tries to move out, he'll be shot by 2 insurgents coming in on his back right now. They're going to make sure that no one's around the wall. One guy did make it into the compound, but why are there still 4 people sitting by outside? They should move in. He's wounded now. He's shot in the arm. Ooh, fuck.
You know how many guys are left, dude?
He's alive, and like, if you survive a shot like that, you're gonna be laughing about it like he was. That's pretty cool.
It's just the 2 of us left.
I've got.
It's almost the funny thing. Like a lot of the videos I've seen, and a lot of the combat videos I've seen from like actual fights and combat, like people who survive an explosion or a sniper bullet, they just like inhumanely almost like laugh about it. It's almost like natural at that time. It's weird. It could be the adrenaline and just the rush. That grenade caught one guy, and there's a 50 cal in a Humvee. Oh, this guy's got to get flanked. Nice job, nice job. So they're actually bringing down the defenders. There's not a lot remaining now. This could be a U.S. victory in terms of the manpower. We've got 1 guy remaining.
Why are you watching me? Well, they're gonna have to push. Oh, okay, yeah.
But this should still be a win, though, right? Because they took out the cash. Or the fob. We got the last stand here, though. This is going to be interesting. Also, suddenly the U.S. have a lot of troops remaining. I felt like they were in such a disadvantage, but you can tell that anything can be turned around.
I want to die here. They're all gonna push to different buildings. Oh god, this is bad. I mean, that's what I would do. I'd push on each side, like one guy there, one guy there. And they're behind me though, so. But they can't really get me from behind. I mean, that's pretty obvious.
He's like talking to himself, and the like 100 spectators that you can see flying around this little player down here on the ground. 100 souls. And he's waiting for the judgment here. We've got 2 guys coming in on this side. There's just a lot of corpses around here. I thought there was a soldier going around that side. Yeah, you can tell all the people flying around here. Let's see.
I can hear where you're going from. Come on, hurry up.
We got 3 people coming in from this side.
You're too afraid to move.
3 coming in from this side as well, so they're splitting up nicely. They don't know how many's alive. They think there could be 10 insurgents alive. They don't know. They just don't know. That's true. So, if they knew there was only 1 and that he was hiding in this building, maybe they would treat it different. But right now, they have no idea if anyone's outside or whatever's happening. So, this is always interesting to watch. If I were this guy, I don't know if I'd be here. Then again, I wouldn't dare moving. He's in a decent spot. Let's see what happens.
Got all the time in the world. By all the time in the world, I mean 20 minutes.
Here we go.
Wow, you hurt yourself with that? These are pro strats right now.
What's he shooting at? That's friendlies. But he might think there's someone hiding in here.
Yeah, I get it. You're watching. Oh shit, they are watching me.
Dude, you can be shot from there. I don't know why it's not a good position. It's the worst position I could think of. but it worked. He's so suppressed now. There's so many troops in there, but they're going to be throwing hand grenades.
That's it.
He's down. That's it.